we are the first fully decentralized layer 2. And I think the reason for that is privacy shouldn't be owned by anyone. It's not owned by anyone on the internet. We take that for granted. Like, this podcast is encrypted. Like, the way we send this information over the internet it's not going over a public connection. It's encrypted. And so we want to make sure that when this amazing privacy comes to Ethereum, it's not controlled by one entity or one team. And so we took decentralization very seriously as a result.
The first layer 2 to launch that's fully decentralized. What do you mean when you say that?
Aztec I think of it as a stage 2 rollup. So we have decentralized sequencing. Anyone can be a validator. It's fully permissionless to sign up and be a validator. There's currently about 600 validators on the mainnet.
Update. There are now over 3,000 validators.
And we should see many more come in over
And
over
a validator is a sequencer? Those are one and the same in Aztec?
Yeah, so you have 2 roles as someone who's staking. You're sequencing when it's your turn to produce a block, and you're validating when you're helping other people make blocks. And the reason we have the distinction is because we, as a layer 2 on Ethereum, we need to basically submit validity proofs to Ethereum every 20, 30 minutes. And that would be a terrible UX if we had to wait for that to settle. And so the sequencers and validators can run ahead of Ethereum to give good UX to users. And so we have these 2 roles. When you stake Aztec tokens, you fulfill. And so that's on the validating side. So we tick that box. The second thing in being fully decentralized, in my definition, is decentralized proving. So a lot of chains have maybe started to think about decentralizing their validator set, moving away from like a single team validator or sequencer. But they still have a centralized proving system. So we also had to decentralize that. It's fully permissionless to be a prover in the Aztec system. And then the final metric is around governance and ownership. And I think this is the one that's usually forgotten. If you have the first 2 done, but the core team controls the protocol, they can decide what upgrades happen. They decide what happens on the network, and the community doesn't own the network, then you haven't really decentralized.
Get it all with Aztec.